what you see out in front of you is how you feel inside your head.
Wow. Now, at first glance, you guys are probably wondering, what is this? This is the Doge SMP world. It's one of the SMPs that I played on that just abruptly ended on my channel. Just like the TCYT SMP, and now just like TCYT SMP Part 2. As you can see here, a lot has been changed since the last time I have recorded on the SMP. That's because when I was on the SMP, I only recorded interesting things. And most of the things like building, grinding, stuff like that, just wasn't really interesting. So I left a lot of that stuff out, and I just have, like, God armor. As you can see, Spawn is already super different. In most of my videos, Spawn was just a wasteland of crap. And now there's actually some builds here. As you may or may not remember, this here was my hole. I was in the process of transforming it into an actual nice base. Since the server ended, I have not been able to. It's all snowy, as you can see, and this is because we are going to do a Christmas event, which we did do a Christmas event. I did record the Christmas event, but I never got to editing the video because I got a new computer and I didn't really have the files. Basically, how it works: walk into the front door and press the button. Read who you got to gift or trick. Do not tell who you got that you got them. Have fun with what you need to do. So basically, gift or trick. This means you either get gift or trick. Gift means you give them something cool, and, I don't know, happy fun day. And trick means you get to just ruin their day. And that's where I get to tell you about this. This over here is Loaf of Bread's home. I got trick on Loaf of Bread's. I decided I'm going to raise his house off the ground. And I did exactly that. This is Fresco. This is my horse that I got in honor of my horse who passed away named Lloyd. He fell into something that was supposed to be a big event on the server. Basically, there's supposed to be these huge cracks that just expand over time. And it would later just take the whole world and we get teleported way just far out. But that never really happened. There's these big cracks. This is not the crack. I will explain what this is, though. There's one over here. Right here. Yeah, here's one. This is one of the war locations. This is where the tower was. The tower that me, Wolfie, Attack Doge, and Linear Creature fought at. This is where the battle happened, and that was where the last video on the SMP happened. Me and Doge actually blew this place up. Just because it was funny. There was this whole thing going on where we were testing military bombs. And that's what that big thing is over there. Hold on, let me turn my distance up. And that's what that big thing is there. We were supposed to build a giant fighting arena over this little space here. But, once again, never got to that. Server ended. Ooh. Let's go over here. This is awesome. This place is awesome. So over here, this is Wolfie Planet's mansion. Previously my mansion. So, I recorded myself building this. But, once again, Never got to edit it. This is my giant mansion that I later on ended up just giving to Wolfie because I wanted to move out. And it's honestly super cool. Most of the upstairs here, none of this was here. And I think it's awesome what he did. This is the lower level, nothing much here. And then this is the basement. The basement was my room. Actually, this room here was my room, but now it's dedicated to slave labor. But yeah, this whole basement area, this was mine. This is my old house. The house before I built the big mansion over there. It's decrepit. It is falling apart. I'm pretty sure 2 creepers blew some stuff up here. And I decided I don't want to fix that, so I'll build a whole new house. This is Jag's tree. Now, oh yeah, here's another crack, by the way. Anyways, this is someone on the SMP who got kicked, actually. This person got banned from the SMP. And actually, I'm pretty sure they are what led to the downfall of Doge SMP. He was a racist. he was just racist, so he kicked them off. But his tree was cool as hell. But he was a racist, so I have to burn it down now. Well, yeah, this is gonna burn for a bit. We'll be back here in a little bit, I guess. We'll see where that gets to. Alright, I guess we'll fly over here. Oh, crap. No. We'll talk about this thing over here. So this is the government building. And over here is Plank Tree, which I transformed temporarily into a Christmas tree because it was Christmas season at the time. Over here is the government building. It's really cool looking, by the way. It's really cool. A lot of resources were put into this. I did a really cool video. I actually did the government bomb testing video over here. I'm actually thinking about putting the Doge SMP world download in the description of in the description of this video. Here is me and Wolfie Planet's village. I did my first video right over here. This is where me and Wolfie lived, and he later built a house right here, which you will see in the second video of the Doge SMP. But yeah, we quickly abandoned this village. Me and Wolfie actually had intentions to come back and just remake it. Right over here is me and Wolfie's old bunker house, which was just extremely griefed. It was so griefed. Oh, this thing. This is a joke town that me and Attack Doge built. We were supposed to build this and then just bomb it, just destroy it with just a bunch of TNT, which we did actually get to doing, but it doesn't look like it was in this save, which is a little sad, but it was so destroyed. There's just a ginormous crater, and then in the middle was, well, since the end was disabled on the server, we put like a whole thing of end stone there. There's like chorus fruit and crap, and like these insanely overpowered zombies. And then this is Linear Creature, Loaf of Breads, and Astro Duck's old Drugsville town, which we ran a giant nuke through. The only building that really wasn't affected was Jacob's place. Astros took all of it. I'm gonna fly to the secret base that I talked about at the end of the last Doge SMP episode. This secret base was infiltrated by me and Attack Doge. It was kind of an asshole move, to be honest, because first of all, we didn't really record it. I tried to record it, but doesn't look like it was recording. Down here is the secret base that Zeodial, Astro Duck, Linear Creature, and one other person. Now, this was to hide from us during the war, and we followed Astro home, found it, and basically just raided it. But then, since then, me and Linear Creature actually came back to this place after it was completely demolished and completely revamped it and made it awesome. It's a really cool place. Over here is Linear Creature's room, I'm pretty sure. I don't think he finished it. This is the animal pen. This is Joseph. I accidentally killed Joseph. Over here is Clark. Clark was the sheep that sat in this boat, and we made this little water sanctuary sort of thing in his honor, because, well, I accidentally punched him with an emerald, and he died, because he was really low in health. Chest room. It was a very small chest room. Enchantment place. Loaf of Bread room. This was previously Astro Duck's room. Up here is the villager trading hall, which actually, this place used to be jam-packed with villagers until a zombie got in. But yeah, there were a lot of villagers in there, and then they just died because zombie moment. Let me show you my base. This is the base that I used after that base over there. And this is my last base, because then the server died. So people are meant to come down here and think, oh, there ain't nothing there, is there? but there's actually a piston. Someone was gonna find it out. Okay, so over here, I mined out this whole area and I made a ginormous villager trading hall. It was huge, but it doesn't look like it's in this download, but it was ginormous. It was awesome too. This is my chest room. It's a gigantic chest room. It's huge. The main reason why I lived over here, the spawner. I have a spawner inside my base. This is another little pond that I used to grow sugarcane. And then over here was my mine. Mine coming soon. Now, I haven't even made the mine at this point, but there was a ginormous mine. It was huge. It was ginormous. Over here, this whole farm was just excavated so I could make the villager trading hall. This thing was not there. And then this is my old trading hall. Looks like the villagers are asleep. It was very inefficient, but I made that thing just so I could transfer villagers into the sex room. Hell yeah. This is my meeting room. This thing is huge, and it took forever for me to get this concrete.
It didn't. I stole it.
It was so hard to mine this out, and it looks so awesome. This is the bottom half of my base. Let me go up and show you the top half. I would exit going this way, and then turn. And then I would just walk up these stairs. So this is why the base wasn't that secret, because someone could just find these stairs. And then this is Lax Dude's base, which I let him build on top. Here's a big ravine that cut through my land, which actually did expand, but it's not in this download. But it expanded out here into this building. And that is what happened to the Doge SMP. Now, if you want me to do one of these with the MCYT SMP Season 1, I do have another video coming out soon where I just play Minecraft and break the textures. If you want a little snippet of what that texture pack looks like, yep, it's bad. So yeah, stay tuned for that video because it's gonna be good. Anyways, thanks for coming by. Comment, like, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.